Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be providing commentary and criticism towards the content of Ben Azelart. Before we get started, I wanted to put out a small disclaimer. The majority of this video is based on my opinion and my observation. If you disagree or have your own opinion, I highly encourage anybody to write it down in the comments below. So who is Ben Azelart? Well, he is a 17-year-old influencer, and the majority of his audience is on Instagram. Currently, he has over 3 million followers on Instagram and 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's currently associated with people like My Life as Ava and Brent Rivera. And his content would be under the category of Instagram comedy and challenge videos. Despite his large following on Instagram, today I'm only going to be criticizing the content he makes on YouTube. I understand the YouTube culture and the platform much more than I do Instagram, so I thought it would be much more fair if I only criticize the things that he produces for this website. The reason why I focused in on Ben today was because analyzing his videos brought attention to 3 big concepts I've been wanting to talk about for a while. One of those concepts is intention, how aware we are of the details we put into the videos or content we make. The second concept is relevancy, a concept that people are extremely familiar with. And the third one is impactfulness, how important our content is to the culture that is consuming it. So without further ado, let's get into the flaws of Ben's content. So just because somebody is relevant doesn't necessarily mean that they are impactful. Ben is a very good example of this. The nature of his content already restricts the amount of impactfulness that it can have. The stuff that he produces is not very thought-provoking stuff. And the little impact that his videos do create are further dulled down when he starts to over-explain simple or obvious situations.
For the next 24 hours, I'm green, Lexi's red, and Lexi Hensler is pink.
Wait, she's not allowed to eat this.
Lexi! No! She ate red, and that's Lexi's color.
For the next 24 hours, I'm green, Lexi's red, and Lexi Hensler is pink.
It's time to go to the first stop, which I think is Target.
I love Target!
Okay, we're going to Target.
Alright guys, so we're at Target right now.
It's literally her aisle. It's all pink.
Lexi Hensler is pink.
Lexi's gonna buy everything pink. Gonna buy it. I got myself a green TV. I got a miniature TV because it's all they had in green.
Gonna buy it. I got myself a green TV. Gonna buy it. I got myself a green TV. Gonna buy it. I got myself a green TV.
Do you actually want that because it's pink?
Lexi Hensler is pink.
They have these water bottles in every color. I'm getting green. You're getting red. And Lexi got her pink Hydro Flask.
For the next 24 hours, I'm green, Lexi's red, and Lexi Hensler is pink.
That's red. Your color's red.
Lexi's red,
She's getting everything pink.
Lexi Hensler is pink.
Lexi's red.
Lexi's red.
Lexi gets pink. Lexi gets red. And I get green.
For the next 24 hours, I'm green, Lexi's red, and Lexi Hensler is pink.
So for the first dare, we are going to tape Travis to a tree and then throw eggs at him. All right, so we are taping Travis to this pole right here. All right, Mason is taping Travis.
Oh, hey.
Little does he know we're about to throw eggs at him. All right, so we're giving Travis's girlfriend the eggs. Amber is going to throw the egg at Travis.
Yes.
We have 12 eggs, and they're all going to be thrown at Travis. She has the eggs. There's an egg on his head. I'm in pain because all those falls hurt so much. I have to get in the trunk of my own car and let you drive it.
Yes, sir.
I don't let anyone drive my car.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But you won't. You kind of have to do it.
No. Oh, no way. No way.
Alright guys, so I'm in the trunk.
Oh no.
You won't. Go order ice cream and then cone it on your forehead.
Alright. So Amber just did it.
So Amber just did it.
This definitely makes his content feel a lot emptier than it really should be. And it honestly just seems very unnecessary to add these things into the video. Just like most of his flaws here, it could actually be fixed with very simple editing. And so with all of this combined, we have content which is neither thought-provoking nor intentional with how it is being presented to the audience. And I speculate this is the reason why Ben and his peers, such as Brent Rivera, haven't been able to transcend any other community than their own. It's because at the end of the day, if your videos don't give anybody anything to talk about, then no one's going to talk about them. A good example of a creator who has been very impactful recently is Danny Gonzalez. He is a YouTuber that is being talked about in various different communities. He has transcended his own community, and because of his creative and critical work, it's being spread out by people, even though he may be considered less relevant than Ben, purely due to, the differences in subscribers or followers they have. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is how unintentionally lazy his content comes across as. Of course, most YouTube videos take some amount of effort being put into it, but his choices don't really reflect that. A good example of this is from his back to school video.
There's the crazy ones, there's the ones that don't even really show up. So today I am showing you guys all of the back to school students. Let's go. The cheater. This kid is looking at your papers every single second.
It's as if he didn't care about finding a place that had better acoustics for a video in general. Seeing that Ben has a lot of success, it's fair to say that he would probably have a lot of resources on hand for him. And so with that considered, it seems like the cinematography is quite bland, and it's as if he didn't really care to put any effort into that or change it up a bit to make it more interesting. So with the bad acoustics and with the bland cinematography, the video overall feels extremely lazy, even though it probably had some sort of effort put into it. And just to be clear, there is a difference between content that is intentionally lazy and content that is unintentionally lazy. When someone is intentionally lazy, it's what people usually call non-effort, and it usually enhances the video in a way where maybe it being high production wouldn't really help it as much or really add, a certain type of quality to it. But when videos are unintentionally lazy, it just feels as if the person didn't really care about the content, or it's as if they rushed it out, and as if they weren't, very aware of the details being put into the editing process and the cinematography and just all the little bits and pieces that are supposed to go into a video. Another video I wanted to bring up that portrays the same concept is Ben's video of DMing 100 celebrities in hopes that they reply to him. At first in the video, it does seem like he is putting some sort of unique responses to each celebrity he DMs, but as the video goes on, his responses start to blend into each other a bit more. They become sometimes repeats of each other, or they just are things like, hey, hi, how are you doing? We love your stuff. And so as the video goes on, it really feels like he put in less and less effort into it. And the thing is, when you do a video like that, no matter how tired it makes you to DM 100 celebrities, you still have to keep that work ethic up, and you still have to keep that same energy throughout the video, or else it feels like the audience is only getting half of a product rather than the full thing. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is how Ben seemingly emphasizes all the wrong aspects in his videos. Something that strikes me as odd are his spending and buying challenges. He always seems to make a very big deal about how all the things that he is buying in the video is very expensive. But I don't see why he would do that, as it is his idea to participate in these challenges and buy all these things. So from that, I'm assuming that he's doing pretty well for himself and that buying these things are no big deal, as he seems to be doing them quite often.
I am going to be letting Brent and Lexi buy whatever they can draw blindfolded in 15 seconds. Brent, are you serious? I told you not to draw anything expensive.
Whatever they can draw.
Guys, I don't know why I decided to do these videos, seriously. Now I have to just spend a lot of money on my friends. Well, and I'm broke.
And Ben's broke.
And I regret doing this
I
video.
really-
I'm going to be blindfolding Lexi and letting her pick out / buy whatever she touches at the mall. It's a jewelry shop. Wait, don't wait. This way, this way.
Buy whatever she touches at the mall.
And I hope Lexi picks out the 50% like rack aisle because that'll be the cheaper stuff. Lexi is walking towards another jewelry shop. This is not good. I'm so scared. All this stuff is so expensive. I don't even want to look at the price, to be honest. Oh my god. Lexi. Okay, I don't even want to look at the price. I don't even want to like look at it, to be honest. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Lexi's touching the ring.
Buy whatever she touches at the mall.
Lexi, I don't want to buy you an iPad. Where are you going? Don't. Lexi, don't do it.
It's over here.
Whatever you do, just please don't reach. Please don't, please don't, please don't.
I'm going to be blindfolding Lexi and letting her pick out / buy whatever she touches at the mall.
No, 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 just please don't.
Yeah.
It's $50.
Why? What's this way?
Go this way. Lexi. Oh my god. Alright, so we're at our next location. Lexi, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? There is absolutely no way that we're going inside the Lamborghini dealership.
Alright, so we're at our next location.
I think him complaining about how expensive things are makes him less genuine overall. As his audience grows, I think that they'll soon catch on that the life he's living is not very relatable to the average person. And so it makes him look as if he doesn't really think about what he's saying. In fact, in his buying and spending videos, his thoughts almost seem to be on repeat. He keeps on saying how expensive things are rather than providing more thoughtful commentary. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is a small detail, but I do think that it's worth bringing up. Whenever the camera in Ben's video is facing towards him and his friends, the way they act in front of it seem almost as if they're posing for it, as if they were posing for a picture or if they're getting ready to have a photo shoot. And this comes off as very unnatural.
Waited for a girl like you to come and save my life. Recall the days I waited for you. You know the ones who said I'd never find someone like you. You were out of my league. All the things I believed. You were just the right guy. Yeah, you were more than just a dream.
Once again, editing and attention to cinematography can really help with this. So originally I wanted to add a clip of an edit that I wanted to do of Ben's video, applying all of the criticism and feedback I provided in this video. But honestly, I'm scared that I would get copy struck for it, even though it would be for educational and critical purposes. But if you guys are interested in that, then let me know, because then maybe I could make an unlisted video and link it down in the description. And so finally, the conclusion. I think if these flaws keep appearing in his videos, his longevity on the platform will decrease and that he will be met with criticism just like all other Instagram comedians do. And although I think he'll stay relevant for a while, I don't think he'll necessarily be impactful until he changes his content or he refines it more. Anyway, I hope I was able to come across as fair in this video, and I do want to remind everybody that I am criticizing his work rather than him himself. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys stick around for more. Bye!